From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about on the big one today. The Reds have found their closer for 2012. Surprised a lot of people, including the Enquirer. They had a story today about the Reds probably signing Francisco Cordero or Kerry Wood. But it turns out the Reds reliever for this upcoming season, who will shut down the other clubs at the end of the game, is Ryan Madson. He comes to Cincinnati from Philadelphia. He was nearly flawless in Philly last year, converting 32 of 34 save opportunities. He had an ERA just over 2. Apparently there are a few things still to do before this deal becomes official. He has to pass a physical. They have to get everything down on paper. Word is, according to the reports, he gets a 1-year contract in the neighborhood of $10 million. Today we'll hear from the newest member of baseball's Hall of Fame from Cincinnati. Barry Larkin will be back in town, hold a news conference at Great American Ballpark, talk about his selection, and talk about how he wants to share this with fans in Cincinnati this year. The induction ceremony will take place in Cooperstown in July, but the Reds are expected to announce soon that they will have a day at the ballpark to honor the former shortstop and captain. Larkin's news conference today is 5 o'clock. You can hear him live on 700 WLW. Hamilton County's engineers denying a report in the Enquirer this morning that says he is bringing back his old boss at a salary of $177,000 when you add in his pension. Ted Hubbard says the report in the Enquirer is false. He says that there is no plan at this point to rehire Bill Brayshaw, who was county engineer for over 20 years. It was Brayshaw who hired Hubbard back after he retired. Ted Hubbard is one of the double dippers in the county, collecting both a pension and a salary. There's a move in the state legislature right now to try and stop that practice, close the loophole in Ohio law that allows it. This afternoon at Cincinnati City Hall, Council will find out about a measure being proposed that would provide health benefits to same-sex partners of city workers. It's the idea of Chris Seelbach. He says 7 other members of Council have signed on to his motion that is expected today to be referred to the Budget Committee before it comes up for full approval. Looks like the city of Cincinnati is going to have to come up with a new slogan. There was talk that they were going to go to the city that sings in honor of the World Choir Games this summer. Turns out that slogan's already being used by Portland, Oregon. It's a whole lot about Portland that Cincinnati city leaders seem to like. They copied the idea for the streetcar from Portland. Now they've borrowed the city that sings moniker. It's not clear just when Cincinnati will approve a new slogan for the city. They'd like to have something in place soon so they can get the signs up before the World Choir Games this summer.